Vastu. Vastu is an ancient Indian science of home design. It is based on aligning structures in harmony with the forces of nature and reducing disharmony. It is believed that this alignment can bring prosperity and balance to those who live within the structure. The word Vastu literally means an abode of the five elements: earth, water, fire, air, and space. Vastu is not limited to physical structure. The practice also helps to guide our daily actions, our thoughts, the objects and activities within the house. All of these factors should be taken into account when building a home according to Vastu principles. As per Vastu, certain directions and elements are associated with different parts of a house to ensure that peace and prosperity prevail within. Vastu is based on the understanding that the house is a living organism that is influenced by the five elements of nature at the time of its construction. Understanding Vastu principles and implementing them can bring about a sense of balance, peace, and prosperity for the occupants. Vastu Shastra is a philosophical system in Indian architecture that has developed from the ancient Vedic science of architecture. It is based on the belief that the built environment can be structured in a certain way to bring benefits to its occupants. The purpose of Vastu Shastra is to help create a healthier and more prosperous environment for people to live in. Central to the philosophy of Vastu Shastra are 8 principles that must be applied in order to create a harmonious living environment. The first of these principles is that of direction, which specifies that different rooms and structures may be better suited for different directions to ensure the correct placement of specific energies. Next, the concept of natural elements must be considered, as Vastu Shastra dictates that 5 elements, earth, water, fire, air, and space, must be considered when positioning structures. Third, the concept of site selection states that the environment of the land and surrounding landscape influence the energy of the building. Additionally, the concept of proportion plays a major role, as the proportion of room sizes and the placement of furniture are important considerations for a healthy living space. Fourth, the idea of design orientation dictates the orientation of a building, entryways, and windows to ensure the correct flow of energy. Fifth, the concept of open spaces requires that natural elements such as sunlight, breezes, and air must be considered to create a more welcoming environment. Sixth, the idea of asymmetry states that a certain degree of asymmetry brings harmony to a living space by avoiding an overly symmetric environment. When these 8 principles of Vastu Shastra are applied, it can help to create an environment that is both aesthetically pleasing and energetically harmonious. Vastu Shastra is a traditional Hindu system of architecture which aims to harmonize the energy of a space with the universal natural forces. The 5 elements of Vastu, or the 5 primal forms of energy, are Prithvi, earth, Agni, fire, Jal, water, Vayu, air, and Akasha, space. Each of these 5 elements play an important role in achieving a sense of balance between the physical and metaphysical aspects of an environment. Prithvi is the most obvious and perhaps most fundamental element of Vastu. It represents physicality, solidity, and structure. Harmonizing Prithvi ensures a strong, secure, and sound foundation. Some ways of achieving this harmony are making sure that the 4 corners of the foundation are at equal distances from each other, and that the walls and pillars are properly aligned. Agni, or fire, refers to the power of transformation and growth. It involves the energy of the sun, the heat of a flame, and the electrical current that runs through a room. Harmonizing Agni implies that the vital activities should be undertaken in the right place and direction for the best results. Jal, or water, represents flow and movement. In a space, this element is associated with moisture, humidity, and purity. Harmonizing with Jal involves installing water fixtures such as a water fountain or aquarium. This allows water to be constantly running, and its flow is believed to bring positive energy into the space. Finally, Akasha, or space, represents stability and balance. The element intervenes among the other elements to maintain overall balance, and is essential in creating a stable environment. Energizing this element can be done by keeping the windows and doors open during the day, and ensuring a good distribution of the spaces in the structure. Vastu Shastra is an ancient science that has its roots in Indian architecture and building design. It is an important part of Hindu culture and is used to ensure the dwellers of a particular home or building are in harmony with the surrounding environment. It is believed that the positive energies from the 5 elements of nature, earth, air, water, fire, and space, internal peace when balanced properly. An understanding of the Vastu directions can help you create a balanced and peaceful environment in your personal or professional spaces. The 8 primary directions associated with Vastu Shastra are North, Northeast, East, Southeast, South, Southwest, West, and Northwest. It is believed that different directions have different qualities associated with them and can affect the overall energy of any space. For instance, in the north direction, sun and sea are seen, which is said to bring wealth, health, and power. Likewise, the east direction is associated with the element of air and signifies the source of knowledge, intelligence, and intuitive insights. By choosing the right colors, material, and other design elements according to the Vastu directions, one can achieve a more harmonious and balanced atmosphere. You can choose different colors according to each direction, like the northwest direction, which is associated with the element of water and symbolizes clarity, purity, and creativity. Hence, blue, purple, and green can all be used as colors to represent this direction. While designing your home or workspace, make sure to consult with an expert in Vastu Shastra to ensure the right scale and balance of the elements in your home or work environment. Understanding the various Vastu directions is essential for creating an ideal and harmonious environment, but it is also important to follow the principles of balance and harmony in order to achieve the desired results. Vastu Shastra is an ancient Indian system of architecture, temple design, and meditation, which is believed to promote balance and well-being in homes, businesses, temples, and other structures. Vastu is closely associated with Indian religion and culture and is based on the idea of universal energy. There are many Vastu remedies available to address a variety of issues. Here are some common remedies for common issues. For financial problems. According to Vastu Shastra, keeping a Shivlini and swastika in the northwest direction of the house helps to attract financial prosperity. Any sort of religious offering or prayer can be done in the northwest corner. It is also said that keeping 2 silver coins together with a few pieces of jaggery is very beneficial for increasing financial prosperity. For relationship problems. It is believed that the northeast direction is the direction of relationship in Vastu Shastra. Keeping Lord Ganesha in the northeast helps to build strong relationships with family and friends. One can also place an image of Lord Shiva and Parvati in the northeast of the house for better relationship in the family. For health problems. The east direction is the direction of health in Vastu Shastra. Thus, it is recommended to keep a puja room in the east direction of the house. Offerings of coconut and camphor can be made near the puja room to promote health. Keeping wind chimes near the puja room also helps to promote health and well-being. Overall, Vastu Shastra is a powerful and ancient practice which has been used for centuries to promote balance and well-being. There are many Vastu remedies available to address many types of issues, such as financial problems, relationship problems, health problems, and mental and emotional problems. Vastu Shastra, also known as the science of architecture, is an important part of Hindu architecture. It is based on the ancient Hindu scriptures and teaches how buildings should be built in order to ensure that they are in harmony with nature and with the environment. The aim of Vastu Shastra is to optimize the flow of positive energy in both the home and the office, which in turn leads to prosperity and well-being. When it comes to constructing a home according to Vastu, there are many factors that should be taken into account, such as the direction of the building, the materials used in the construction, the placement of windows and doors, and the orientation of rooms. For a successful outcome, it is important to adhere to the principles outlined in the scriptures. When it comes to offices, Vastu Shastra is equally important. The purpose of this science in an office environment is to ensure the well-being and progress of the organization and its employees. It is important to keep things neat and orderly and to ensure that key furniture such as desks, workstations, and chairs are placed accordingly in the building. The desk should be placed in the northeast corner of the room and should face east or north. It is also important to keep clutter to a minimum, as excessive clutter can block the flow of positive energy. In both the home and the office, following Vastu Shastra can lead to numerous benefits, such as increased productivity, improved health and relationship, and greater success. It is important to pay attention to the principles and guidelines laid out in the ancient Hindu texts in order to ensure that one's building is in harmony with nature and with the environment. Vastu is an ancient Indian holistic practice of architecture, planning, and interior designing to create an alignment between the external environment and the internal environment of a living or workspace to create balance in health, wealth, and prosperity. It is believed that when this balance is created, all aspects of life such as joy, harmony, health, and wealth are brought into harmony. The philosophy of Vastu is based upon the ancient teachings of Pranasa, the Indian sage who first formulated the concepts of Vastu. Pranasa believed that energy flows in and around a space and that its direction and quality can be manipulated to create a positive or negative balance within the environment. The Vastu technique works to create a supportive environment for activities and to balance the 5 elements of nature: earth, water, fire, air, and space. For instance, entranceways should be brightly lit, warm and inviting. Doorknobs should be adorned with the auspicious symbols of the Hindu gods and goddesses to bring good luck. Furniture should be kept at least 6 inches away from the walls, and creating a clutter-free environment can help to create a sense of peace and order. Money should never be kept in the bedroom, and, to bring financial prosperity in the home, keeping plants with bright, vibrant colors such as red, pink, and yellow can provide a great environment for success. It is important to remember that all of the elements of Vastu should work together to bring balance and positive vibration in the home or workspace. With proper planning and design, any individual can successfully utilize Vastu to attain prosperity and success. The practice of Vastu, also known as Vastu Shastra, is a traditional Indian system of architecture that adheres to the principles of cosmic energies in order to bring balance, health, and prosperity to a home. It is said that Vastu creates a space where the universal energies, nature and humanity can coexist and flourish. By incorporating the 5 elements of earth, fire, air, water, and space to create a harmonious and vibrant environment, we can create a space of peace and tranquility. Vastu suggests various principles for designing a space for harmony and balance. It is important to take into consideration the orientation of the house, the alignment of windows and doors, and the placement of items within the space. For example, the front entrance should be facing east, and objects in the west such as bookcases, stoves, and tables should be placed low so the energy can move freely through the space. Furthermore, mirrors are said to bring prosperous energy and should be situated in an east or north-facing wall. Additionally, all clutter should be cleared, and there should be a balance of elements and colors in the space. By following Vastu Shastra, we can create a harmonious environment in our homes that is in keeping with the natural flow of energy. A balanced flow of energy can create positive vibes in the space, resulting in a sense of peace and tranquility that one can not only feel, but also see and experience.